I'm very excited to share with you the new novel that we'll be reading in fourth grade, and it is Save Me a Seat. Something interesting you might notice right away on the cover is it actually has two authors, Sarah Weeks and Gita Varadarajan. And so this book is written with two points of view in it, two main characters. So today we're just going to kind of skim through the book together to get excited about it before we dive in and start reading it later this week. So let me start by making sure you've already opened the Seesaw assignment and you have this activity open in another tab. Throughout this, I'm going to be telling you to pause and go fill in your Seesaw activity throughout this video. So let's start. It said on this activity, do a skim preview, flip through the book, read the back and the inside covers. So let me read the back cover to you. If you have the book at home, you can follow along. If you don't have the book, then just listen carefully. And we'll see if this will help us answer the first question, who are the two main characters in the book? It says, a new friend could be sitting right next to you. Joe and Ravi might be from very different places, but they're both stuck in the same place, school. Joe's lived in the same town all his life, and he was doing just fine until his best friends moved away and left him on his own. Ravi's family just moved to America from India, and he's finding it pretty hard to figure out where he fits in. Joe and Ravi don't think they have anything in common, but soon enough they have a common enemy, the biggest bully in their class, and a common mission to take control of their lives over the course of a single crazy week. So what did you learn already in that first introduction? Maybe you're thinking how Joe and Ravi start off not being friends, but it sounds like they're going to unite over this common enemy, the bully at school. It's kind of cool that this book is set just in a single crazy week. So it's not a whole long year, their whole year in school. It's just zoomed in on one exciting week. And of course, it told you the two characters. So go ahead, pause the video, and fill out the two main characters on your Seesaw, and then press play when you're ready to come back. Welcome back. The second question you may have noticed said, what do you notice about the cover of the book? What do you think the different types of food represent? So let's take a closer look at the cover. And I'm just realizing I forgot to skim through the book, which was so important too. So we'll do that first. So if you have the book at home, you can be skimming through your pages. If you don't, I'm going to point out a few things to you I noticed. One thing I'm noticing is that the chapters, they either say Ravi or they say Joe. So it sounds like the two different characters are going to take the lead telling the story in each of the chapters. I remember the back of the book said it happens in 1 week, and I noticed these big black pages separating the different days of the week, and they all have a food below them. That's kind of funny too. Okay, so now let's take a closer look at the cover, and we want to specifically notice what do we think these different trays are showing. So this one seems like it has hamburger, french fries, milk on it. And then this one has some interesting food. Maybe this is food that Ravi is eating. And you know what? I think I know something that could help us. I saw in the back of the book there was a glossary. Did you notice that when you were skimming? And it says, remember, we know from social studies, glossary tells us important definitions. And it says Ravi's glossary, and then there's one that's Joe's glossary. So you can look through, those have some cool terms. Joe's glossary starts off with the word barf. Ooh. But then it has baseball on it. It also has chapstick, oatmeal cookies, polo shirt, Red Sox, Phillies. A few things on here. Let's look at Ravi's. Ravi's dictionary. Oh, this might be helpful. It has the name of a couple food dishes. So it says curd rice is yogurt and rice mixed together, sometimes garnished with mustard seeds, coriander, and green chilies. Oh, so maybe that's curd rice. Below it says curry, a combination of Indian spices. And then it says another food on here, dosa, South Indian recipe, and lentil crepe. So we've talked a little bit about what we're seeing on the cover. I want you to pause the video and go right down in your seesaw activity. What did you notice about the cover? Then play the video when you're ready to come back for the last thing. Last but not least, the drawing portion. Your sheet said draw a picture of what is for lunch each day of the week. So if you have your book at home, you can flip through and just find it yourself. If you don't have the book, I'm going to read the different menu items for you so that you know what you're drawing. Monday was chicken fingers. Let's find the black pages. I think I see one. Tuesday, hamburgers. Some appetizing drawings already. Wednesday, chili. Thursday, macaroni and cheese. And the last day of the week, Friday, pizza day. One of my personal favorites. So go ahead and finish your drawings and complete your seesaw activity. Can't wait to dive into this book with you in the weeks ahead.